To the Vanguard Zero event, you may have seen that I already finished the very hard mode, but one of my teammates just alerted me to something rather silly, which I was not aware of, and we shall be doing that in just a second. So if we go into the clan event here, as per usual, we go into challenge. You'll see that I've already done everything. Everything's all 3-starred, everything I can just, quick fight at these as many as possible. This is all finished. However, if you touch these little arrows here at the top, you'll see that there's an entire other section of Ninja Master Neo, which is the first time that they've ever done this. So, well, let's get into it then, shall we? Now, the last time I didn't show you what it was that I actually played here. I have a rather silly deck that I made. And here it is, it's called Sheer Nonsense, if you look at it. So this comes from the idea of a very, very old deck that revolved around getting as much soul as possible so that you could Mega Blast. But obviously we're not trying to Mega Blast here. But we do have, obviously, the raid chain for the Galahad, which allows us to go into all of that. But we're also using 4 Thingsaver, a singular Wingal, and of course you have to play the 4 Ganslots for your heals. And of course this is all crit triggers. Now I wouldn't recommend using this as an actual deck, but it works out pretty well against silly things like this. So, because we're just using all crit triggers, it allows you to do this. But what its main purpose is when you go into Thingsaver, you'll have 6 soul, which means that you're able to restand twice. Because obviously I have Soul Blast 3, Can't Blast 2, and so on. So, we don't need that, nor this, nor this. The grade 1 and grade 2 is fine. The other thing that's good is Ganslot doesn't actually require any requirements. Now you don't probably see that in hand. You can just Can't Blast 2 and just give it plus crit as long as you've got 6 cards in soul, which you always will have, as long as you do this right chain. And it also keeps you from using cards in your hand by doing things like that, which is quite nice. I don't think it's necessary to use more than 2, so we'll just do this and see if we can hit a trigger. No trigger. Just make sure that the comments are working. Ah, there we are. The comments have shown up. Shiriki, Ninja Hand Signs. Dang, well that was unfortunate. I'm considering staying in grade 2, which is a horrible, horrible reasoning. Yeah, I'm going to stay in grade 2 for just now. Even though you only get 1 drive check, it seems better in the long run. And we don't have any grade 1s here, so there's no point in using these effects. The reason I want to stay on grade 2 is because I want to put Ganslot back into the deck. And also I would rather have the grade 3 Galahad so that it soul charges 2, so that when we go into Thingsaver, we'll have 6 cards in soul, rather than 3. If I had Thingsaver in hand, I'd have went into that and just taken it for the Soul Blast 3. But the fact I didn't, I would rather just wait on the additional turn. And there's the break ride. which will never get off because he's only got 4 damage. So you're building the Nubatama deck? Interesting. I think the way to build it is you just play 4 of each of the 2 legions and 4 of Brick Ride, then whatever else you want. Ugh, that's useless. Let's see here, I've got 3 in drop, so do this one. Damn it, that was equally terrible. Right, well, right skip then. We'll put this here, and we'll put you here, and... I mean, I can, but there's no point, so I'm not going to. I'll just do that. So, if we can get a crit here, that would be fantastic. No such luck. Then we just take care of the other card. And pass. This is actually going horribly wrong. I mean, you had the perfect guard in the hand just in case you got a crit. Oh my goodness. Right, well, we'll just attack then, will we? Great, well, there's a grade 3 Galahad. About 6 turns too late. Does that even give us 3 stars? I don't know. Oh, it did. Wow. I'm genuinely shocked. That's really weird. So because I've unlocked it all here, it's also unlocked here. But the interesting thing is, it can give you these 200 things here. So, yeah, that is kind of cool. Okay, well, question is, how much do we have? We have 31. It's your boy. That is the sound of the Eevee. So 31, so let's see here, 8 and 17 is 15, plus 6 is 21. Yeah, okay, so we can do all these. Right, well, let's just do them in order of easiest to hardest. So let's go for that sheer nonsense once again. Or we could look at some nonsense. Your boy doesn't like the math. Oh no. That is this. I'll warn you, it's not good. But it is a thing. No, I'm going to change it from draws to crits. This is probably a really bad idea. Okay, let's do it. Let's play Vrina.deck. Yes, I've got my right deck. I think this is okay, actually. I think if anything, I'm just going to put back the Perfect Guard. To get another Perfect Guard. Great. Ah crap, I just realised that his thing's at 8k. Oh no. I'm just going to assume that he won't get me past 4 damage. Which is a horrible thing to assume. The PG had to be called. There was no other option. Oh, nice. That's a good time for a heal. Because ideally we don't want to be in more than 4. Right, well, I suppose we'll just... Oh, you've got a rear guard effect, but you're only 10k. What's his Vanguard? His Vanguard is 9k. Discard the Legion. I think we'll discard this. We're going to do this so that we're going to Persona Raid every turn. Okay. Right, so I didn't think this far ahead, I'll be honest. I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, okay. Can't attack back row. I was not trying to. Also, didn't it hit a single trigger in my drag checks? I hit 1 healing damage. What an awful turn of events. But we still got our the 3 stars. That's what we were going for. So now let's go for normal, shall we? I say we try Arena just again. I mean, it's technically good against these decks. It's just against the harder ones that it wouldn't do anything. Right, well we need at least a grade 3. So, I think I'm going to do that. And that doesn't help. Oh my goodness, it's 8k vanilla again. Yeah, that's so irritating. Yes, use the effect. Well, at least we have grade 3s, so that's the thing. Well, we're going to have to call this, which sucks. And there's a useless heal trigger. think we'll do that. Now what we'd do is I'd normally call a 9k here, but it seems useless at the moment. I think I'm still going to do it. Just to push that damage. I mean, since we have some weird inability to hit crits. And Ninja Master M likes to talk a lot. Oh my goodness, I hate that. That sucks. This one. Neat. I'll put the heal back. I've forgotten how this overdress works. When it attacks the Vanguard, okay. So we do this. That makes a 21k column. Yep, I think that's good. That's so bad. You leave Rena alone, he's fine. He's nice and happy. And once again, no triggers. Yeah, sure, let's kill this one. Yeah, playing overdress in Zero is pretty difficult. Oh no. Oh no, this will put us on 5 damage. Damn it, it took the persona right away from us. God, that's irritating. Wow, that is once per turn as well. Oh my goodness. Rena is crap. Oh no, I should attack the Vanguard so I can fit a heal trigger. Oh no, now I'm only going to get 2 stars, haven't I? Oh, thank you, so I've still got 3. Plus 3 for a Counter Blast, what the fuck? Yes, it's fantastic, isn't it? Plus a whole 3. Right, well, enough of that then. Let's play something actually decent. Let's go for the Seeker deck. The Seeker deck is actually good. Here it is. That's what the Seeker deck looks like. Enough F. I'm just going to click auto fight in this one, see how the computer does, and I'll maybe take over towards the end. Enough that nonsense, play Genesis next. I don't think my Genesis deck is particularly good. Okay, that's not terrible ideas. Okay, I'm going to take over here. Because I feel like the computer would make the wrong move next. Actually, that's fine. It's good actually. That was a nice time to discard. Yeah, I've seen the computer do worse than discard the grade 3. It's not someone to be trusted. Let's kill this one first. I think this guy. Do I want to? I don't think I do. I mean, I suppose I might as well. Which guy is it that discards? Is it this? No, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of that. And then we'll call you here, and we'll call you here. I think that looks good. That's in place. What? Oh, I was been a boost. Dreadmaster's on hit. You silly fool. Dreadmaster's from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a D hero. This one. And there we go, we've got our Card Blast back. Oh my god. Sure. Have that stand trigger if you want. I do not mind that. Yeah, I suppose I'll get rid of... You know what? I'll get rid of this. Because I'm pretty sure I can win this turn. So I'm really considering going into Thingsaver. But I've only got one card in hand, which is a really bad idea. Because it means that when I attack with Thingsaver, I have to hit a draw trigger in order to get off its effect. Or I can just call the 2 units. No, it's safer to call the 2 units. I'm not going to do stupid things. I mean, I realised, you know, I could have just ridden the Thingsaver, then use this effect, Card Blast 1 to call the Blast Blade Seeker over here, but then you're relying on hitting 2 draw triggers in order to get off Thingsaver's effect. And, no, I didn't feel like it. Besides, I think we've won this turn anyway, so I don't think it matters either way. So, let's just declare attacks, because this is 16, the other one should be 17. And there we go. No thought required. Nice and simple. So it's only very hard we've got left to do. Yep, I think so. So let's do this and then we'll open some packs. Once again, for speed, I'm just going to click autoplay. And we might take over halfway through. Or maybe we'll just watch the computer and see how it does. Oh god, here we go. Yes. That's the way that I feel whenever I click autoplay. Well, it's got a Thingsaver. And on the plus side, it managed to go first, so that's 2 things that are good. Well, that's pretty much what I'd have done as well, except I'd have used Blue. Did I just call Wing Bile? For Saturday, I haven't thought of anything yet. If you've got any ideas, let me know. What the hell happened? Man, the power of not paying attention. I assume that you binded my entire field. Ah, you enjoyed the nation fights. What haven't we done yet? And there we are. The entire thing has all been 3-starred. And we've got 1200. So let's open 12 packs. Well, that's guaranteed double rare. Oh, there's a lightning bolt. Oh, there we go. So that is 3 of the Marikuma 1 and 2 of the Tachikaze triple rare so far. Nothing from that pack. Do we just pull 5 of the same card? That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's pretty terrible. What a crap pack. Could you imagine if you opened that as an actual pack? It's happened to you? Oh my goodness. I mean, I know there's not many cards in this pack, which is why you get a lot of repeats, but, I mean, even still. Oh, there's a nice double rare for the Tachikaze, I believe. Ooh, I think that's what's got 4 of him now. So it's only 2 Tachikaze ones we need. So that's pretty cool. Yep, there it is. There's indeed 4 of the Shura Stealth Dragon. At least, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's Hokage Kongo. But, or the Hokage is that one terrible YouTuber used to call Hokages. And we have 4 of Ancient Dragon Magma Armor. I feel like that shouldn't be 2 A's, that should just be 1 A. Just Magma Armor. It's your boy. Oh, we've got 1 of those. We only have 2 of this. Well, we only have 2 of it in foil. Ah, I see. 2 of that in foil and 3 of this in foil. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So, let's... there we are, there's the other parts of it. So we have the last 2 of those guys and the 4th one of him. Go back to the touch card and use its first effects. I can't do that at the moment because we're opening packs. So let's see if we can pull the Tachi triple rare, because we only need 2 of that. And then I think we're done with this pack. Nothing there. Ah, the true Hulkster. Welcome. Ah, Perfect Guard and that Tachi unit, which I believe is the 5th one. Well, I suppose on the plus side we can read the first fight this. So, once per turn during your battle phase, when your rear guards are retired, if you're in Legion, card +1 to call this card to an empty rearguard circle. Excuse me, what? That's not its effect, is it? What, like after it attacks, you can't blast 1 to take it off your Vanguard circle and call it to rearguard circle? What is this effect supposed to be? Because that's surely not what that does. That's terrible. Let's see here. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you order another unit in your middle column, it gets +3 casting. Okay. So it's pretty generic, but during your battle phase when your rearguards are tired. Oh, right. Call the card that was retired to the empty rearguard circle. Not call this unit. Call this card to empty rearguard circle. It's like, watch as I take this. Watch as I take this off my Vanguard circle and put it onto the rearguard circle. Just like, I put myself back on grade 2 so that you can't stride next turn. What? What a nonsense. And we have 4 of this, which is for Nubatama. Which, I think this was supposed to come out before, and they just forgot. So that's why it came out just now. But we didn't get anything new there, other than the 4th foil one of this, which is fine, because it is a card that you would indeed play. So, right, well, let's receive these. I think we should maybe take some time and build the little deck. So we have Nubatama and Tachikaze to build. So let's give it a try. So let's see here, Nubatama and Tachikaze. I think they're both pretty near the bottom, because they're not decks I tend to use. Well, there's Tachikaze and Ancient Dragons. So, oh yeah, you use them there as well. So there's that, and there is this one. Vanguard effect. Yes, Nubatama. Right, well, let's build this. Okay, what's our best grade 0? Yeah, that's still pretty good. I still think that grade 0 is probably the best one. So I think we want to use these guys because, yep, these are pretty good. See, this is the thing that I was thinking of, which is called Dreadmaster, as opposed to that D hero that Shiryuki was talking about earlier. So that's an 8k vanilla, and I'm pretty sure these guys aren't fantastic. Yeah, I think I prefer these guys. So let's do that then. Also, I'm pretty sure that these guys are actually better than these guys. Or maybe it's the other way around. Do you think it's wrong of me to just do this because they're both SP? Because, yes, SP Perfect Guards. The difference is, this one is, it will only activate if you would actually be killed, whereas this one activates if you would go to 5 or more damage from a crit. So, example, if you're on 3 and the opponent hits a crit trigger, then this would activate. whereas the other one wouldn't. That's the difference. That's all the differences. And we still need one grade 1, so I think we'll just put in one of you. The grade 2s, well, we want 4 bear. Do I have 4 bear? Don't know why I wasn't using 4 bear. And I don't think we need the rest of these guys. Ah, I see. Right, so what we need is the Legion mates. Which I think you're one of them, and I think this is the other one. Hang on, let me check the Legions. So it is, wait, Legions with 2 things? What? Well, this only Legions with Drake Congo. That's weird. I didn't know that. So that's Drake Congo. Yeah, I didn't realise that it legioned with 2 different cards. And is this one? No, that's Toro Congo. Yeah, this is the other one. Right. And we need 1 grade 2, so I'm thinking maybe the 10k vanilla. I mean, that's kind of cool. We'll throw in the 10k vanilla for just now, and we might change that later. So let's look at the grade 3s. So you're telling me that I only have 1 of these brick rides. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's see what this does. When Legion, bind 1 of your opponent's rearguard, return that to the opponent's hand at the end of the turn. If you have another unit in your middle column, so +1 to get +2000 until the end of the turn. And this guy. Wait, I only have 3 of him? I've only got 3 of this card? Oh, that's weird. I've got more of the triple rare than the double rare. If you're in Legion, discard a card from your hand with the same name as your Vanguard. Bind 1 of your opponent's rearguards, and if your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand, bind 2 random cards from their hand. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have another unit in your middle column, this unit gets +3. I see. Well, I mean, all of these are getting used. I mean, ideally a 4th one, if I can get you. So what of these aren't getting used is the question. Well, that's god-awful. You're coming out. I don't think that's fantastic. It's alright. I think that's better than this. Yeah, because that one requires having 4 cards in hand. This one doesn't. Yeah, okay, I can work with that. But I don't think you're good, so I'm going to make you a heal trigger. And I've only got 1 break ride, which it's not the best. I also like that the 1 break ride we have is an SP. Wait a second. Yeah, I just realised we've got 4 of each of these, but we only have 3 of this guy, which means that both legions must come with this guy. That's weird. How much is it to forge here? And is it worth it? I don't think it is worth forging this guy because we still need Tachikaze triple rares. So I'm just going to leave him. And I think this deck looks good. Let's save it. And there we go, there's our little deck. And once we get this last double rare, the deck will be finished. So that's that little deck, that's kind of cool. What does Tachikaze deck look like? Okay, uses raptors. What about this one? Uses ancient dragons. Well, we need to get rid of one of these two. See the Tachikaze? Well, it's ancient dragons. I think we'll get rid of the Tachikaze deck. So, let's build. So we'll start with the grade zeros, let's see what we have. That's pretty cool. I think we're going to go with that. So this is cool, isn't it? Yeah, when plays Soul Blast 2 to countercharge 2. So I kind of want to run 2 of that. Do we only have 1 perfect guard? Oh, we have 2 perfect guards. I see. Right, well, let's put the 2 of these guys in. What do you do? That's not very good. Surely that doesn't mean rearguard effect. Surely that means in drop zone. Because otherwise, that card is terrible. Right, let's see what grade 3s are. Are they ancient dragons? Right, okay, so that's ancient dragon. And that's also ancient dragon. And wow, we've got 4 of this break ride. Only 1 of that. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Tachikaze, so kinda winging it. These guys are good though. I don't see how my my Vanguard doesn't hit anymore if I'm going to be in Legion. Right. What is this? Oh, I think I was using that because I was using these guys. That sounds familiar. Okay, I'm slowly remembering what the deck is. Right, so I'm going to discard changes here and we're going to go back to adding Ancient Dragons. Because I think that's a better idea. So that's an Ancient Dragon Eternal Legend from outside your deck. The grade 3's been used here. 4 Break Ride, 4 of Tyranno Legend. 4 of this guy, so 1 of this. I think I might be going for something similar here. So let's check out these effects. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Right, that's the main thing of the deck. That I don't understand. You know what, maybe I should make Break Ride the heal trigger. Yeah, if I make this the heal, make this the draw, that makes more sense in my mind. So let's look at the grade 2s. Okay, that's just 10k vanilla, got it. But not an Ancient Dragon. And that's for 12k, okay. Right, that's pretty strong. Okay, let's remove these guys for the moment. So I need 4 of them because they're Legion. So when this attack hits the Vanguard, if you're in Legion, retire another Ancient Dragon to have this unit gaining plus 5,000 power. This is after it's already hit. And the following ability of when this attack hits, countercharge 1. What? Right, you Legion with this, right? Yeah, that's Knight Armor. And you Legion with Tyranno Bite, which is this guy. So, that's confusing and just hurts my head. 12k guy, that seems fine. He's 9k, that gains plus 3 when you're an Ancient Dragon Vanguard, which you will always be, unless you are this guy. I think Dark Rex is still good. This is Ancient Dragon. These guys are Ancient Dragons, and these guys are Ancient Dragons. So you'll always have 12ks. So we need one more grade 2, and this is not terrible, counter charges. But I mean, I don't totally understand why. Like, because this is when this unit attack hits a Vanguard. Is it maybe supposed to say when this unit attacks a Vanguard, rather than when it attack hits? Is this a mistake? Because if it's when this attack is declared against a Vanguard, then retire something to give this plus 5 and countercharge 1. Because it gains the ability until the end of the battle, like not until the end of the turn. And if it happens when the attack hits, that doesn't make sense. Surely it can't be when the attack hits. Surely it has to be when this card attacks the Vanguard. Like, that's the only way that makes sense. And if that's how that works, then we don't need this guy, because we already have a countercharger. I think. So you gain plus 5 in crit when another rearguard is retired, but you can also retire a rearguard anyway, so You don't need to worry about that. That is just very poorly worded. It's on declaration of attack. Yeah, I thought so. Not when the attack hits. When it declares the attack. I assume that instead of it saying to call this card, it means to call that card, as in the card that was just retired. I think that's what that means. So nothing requires me to retire things, so this guy isn't as necessary. So I'm thinking the 10k vanilla is better. Now let's look at the grade 1s, so what does this do? Right, okay, I don't think we need that anymore. Those are still fine. So, see when that says when a unit is retired, does that mean when this unit is retired during your turn, if your Vanguard's the Ancient Dragon, can't last one to call this unit? So that when you retire it, it comes back, rather than just when any rearguard's retired, call this unit. I think that may be how that's supposed to work. So we don't need this guy, because that's not needed. But I do want to play 2 of this. So I think we are going to put the 10k down? Yeah. Yeah, the True Hulks are coming in there with the true information. And this is called Tyranno Legend from outside your deck, but I think this is better because it's card plus 1 to call one of your same Vanguard. This is also card plus 1 when it's retired, and this is when it's retired? Yeah. So that seems better. And I think that looks good. Like, that isn't very good at all, that card. I don't think there's any better ancient things other than this. I mean, maybe one of this is better than one Dark Rex. Just because, for no other reason, that it has the word Ancient Dragon in its name, and I don't see a situation where, like, binding this to give a unit 3k is going to be good, or a point where my Vanguard isn't going to hit, and a 10k would... I mean, yeah, if the opponent's on 5 damage, and you attack with your Legion unboosted, and the attack doesn't hit, you can retire 3 to call this, and then attack with that boosted. But it's so situational. And there's only one of it in the deck. Whereas this guy is just when he attacks, can't like retire 3 to get plus 10k and crit. Like... It's not good. Like, neither one are good. I mean, you'd rather have, you know, this Break Ride or this Legion, or, you know, you really want this Legion. Maybe Dark Face is better. And we'll rename this Ancient Legion. Okay, I think that looks good. I think that's about as close as you can get to it being, you know, playable. Because you definitely don't really want to go around more than 2 of these. Like, as long as you draw into one of them, that's fine. So now we've made these into Legion, let's shove them up a little bit so they can be a little bit closer to our other Legion decks. But I think we're going to put them down a little bit. And we'll move Nubatama up here as well. In fairness, I think these are probably more complete than what this is. Yeah. And this. Nope. That's not terrible. Grand Cat Legion's pretty good. I do like my my cat legions. In case we're playing 3 of this, it's because it has the rearguard skill to give +4. And this is only on Vanguard. Just in case anyone out there was wondering. And the Brawler deck also isn't anywhere near complete. Like, I wouldn't have minded being able to finish up Brawler, but there's too many high rarity cards. And obviously the Seeker deck is 100% complete because that is my main. That is the main deck. But yeah, all 4 of these, I would say probably Grand Cat Legion's actually probably higher ranked. Rena deck's just up there because it's fun. Riser, Regalia, Ancient Legion, Nubatama. Maybe I'll move these 2 up. And obviously Liberator was my previous main deck, which is still pretty good. Although I wouldn't play any more than 2 Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. And I even considered like playing this at 4 again, because it's kind of good. Also the fact that no one plays Link Joker anymore, because why would you? Legion's it. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. That was all the nonsense of the Nubatama and the Mirakumo event. And as Ren says, look, it's night already. Time for good kids to go to sleep. Good night. And yes, I think we may well go. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and remember, if you want to talk to me, you can find me in the Discord in the description below. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, share and subscribe. Do try to leave a comment, I do try to reply to all of them. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.